Like, I'm worried about another Warbriar Blessing. Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. Hello there, MegaMogwai here, and I got another MTG video for you guys today. Today we're gonna play some more Theros Beyond Death. We got day 2 of the release. I'm still in the early access streamer event, even though the day this video is going up, you guys will have access to the expansion as well. Hopefully that's going well for you. I got a cool deck for you though, because I know a lot of you who have been watching me for a while know that I have this obsession with Grixis, especially at the early stages of a new expansion being released, right? Whenever a new expansion comes out, I try to make a Grixis deck. You know, I did it with War of the Spark, including Chandra and Nicol Bolas Dragon God and all that stuff. I did it with the Kroxa 2020. I did so with Throne of Eldraine, with Fire Zone Dimension Grixis, which ended up being overshadowed a bit by the Jeskai variant, but whatever. This time around, we're taking a very different approach, though. This is not so much a Planeswalker variant of Grixis. This is actually, basically, I would label this as a mid-range / control-y version of Grixis. It's basically a shell that's meant to support a really broken combo between two cards. And those are Lazav the Multifarious and Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. This is the point of the deck. This is the reason this deck exists. We want to play Kroxa, turn 2, which he's a Rakdos 2-drop 6/6 that upon entry will kill itself unless you escaped it. And then when it enters the battlefield, at the same time, your opponent will discard a card, and if they did not discard a non-land card, they will lose 3 life. So if they can't discard any card, they lose 3 life. If they discard a land, they lose 3 life. And this happens not only when this creature enters the board, but also every time it attacks, right? So initially, yeah, it's a 2 mana, just make your opponent discard a card, potentially deal damage, and then later down the line, for 4 mana, bring it back again if your graveyard allows it. And that's okay, that's decent, right? But we don't want it to be decent. We want to break the game. We want to be unfair. And that's when Lazav comes into play. Lazav is a 2-mana shapeshifter 1/3 that has the ability to tap for a specific amount of mana that is equal to the value, the converted mana cost of the creature you're targeting in your graveyard. And he transforms into that while preserving his name. Very important. Very relevant in this deck. So with what this means is that we can have Lazav, we can put, for example, play Kroxa turn 2, then play Lazav turn 3. And turn 4, as we're about to attack, we transform Lazav into Kroxa, and then we have a 6/6 attacker that's forcing them to discard every time. And that is just, it's so strong, guys. Like, seriously, it's so powerful. To have a 6/6 attacking so early on like that, and to have this effect going off every turn, it's so devastating for the opponent. It's just like, oh my god, it's so satisfying to play, honestly. And that's basically the entire concept behind this deck. We want to have a shell that can function without this combo specifically, but that really benefits from it. So my take is a Grixis deck that is mainly black based, with a bit of a splash of blue and a minor splash of red for Kroxa himself and Daddy Nicol Bolas Dragon God as a late game bomb, right? When it comes to blue spells, we have dual color spells such as Thought Erasure, Lazav, and Discovery Dispersal, and then we have Brazen Borrower. The rest of the deck is black, and that is basically the structure of it, and that's why we have the mana base that we have set right here. So what we have when it comes to our other cards is a bunch of reactive and disruptive tools. We have Thought Erasure on turn 2. Obviously, we're playing Grixis, so we play Thought Erasure. But we also have good removal in the forms of Murderous Rider and Eat to Extinction, aka the new Vraska's Contempt. Very, very solid answer for the likes of the Indestructible Gods, for example. Amongst any things, we can basically single target anything that's threatening us. That's a creature or a planeswalker with this, which is really good. And I love the Surveil effect because it also works out with what we're trying to do. We like surveilling with this deck because we want to send, not only do we want to send Kroxa to the graveyard to trigger Lazav, we also want to build up the graveyard so we can escape Kroxa himself, because even though Lazav transforms into Kroxa, Lazav keeps his name, which means that the legendary clause will not take place, as both of these will be inherently the same creature, but they will have different names so they can coexist. So we can have 2 Kroxas basically on the board attacking at the same time, which is glorious. We have 4 Discovery Dispersals because of this, because we really like Surveil in this deck. And then we have Doom Whisper, which more Surveil potential that can enable Lazev, and also just works really well with Lazev in general, because Lazev can potentially transform into Doom Whisper as well. And I just really like this 5-drop in a deck with Lazev, and it works really well here. We have Crowd the Carnarium as a source of AoE, and we have 4 copies of Erebos Intervention, which is a really good card in this meta. Very good against aggro, giving us much needed health gain, which we otherwise don't really have, while also giving us an answer to potential graveyard interaction from the opponent, giving us a very flexible card that also not only is good against aggro decks, but a lot of decks are playing the new Indestructible Gods now, right? And this enables us to also kill them as well, because we bypass the indestructible keyword with it. And overall, I just really, really like this card. It's proven to be really reliable, kept us alive in some very key matchups, and that's why we're running it as a 4-of, quite simply. And that's the deck list right there. Really like it. I've had a lot of fun with this, but by no means the final version of this sort of strategy. As like I said, I just tried to build up a deck that works properly and supports this, because this is the only reason we're playing this, right? Like the rest of the deck is there as like, you know, bonus extras, I guess. And this deck can definitely be improved, is what I'm trying to say. If you guys have different ideas or different takes on ways to abuse Lazev with this, let me know. I'm all ears. I've seen people just go all in. Like I saw Andrei Mangusi like build a 4-color deck to combine Lazev with not only Kroxa but Uro as well. You know, because don't let your memes be dreams, basically. And I will be experimenting with more takes on this. But this is my first deck regarding this combo, and hopefully you guys enjoy the games, because I got some pretty good games for you guys today. Some really cool matchups too. That's what I love about the early access event. You know, people are just trying all sorts of shit, and it's just super fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy the matches. Have a soul day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Man, this combo is so strong. I've even seen people like already try to build like 4-color decks with Lazev and the 2 Titans, like tried to fit that all together, and we got it's kind of iffy, but we do have it. We do have both of them in our opening hand. This is, oh my god, in the first game, fuck yeah. This is big, but the problem is we're lacking, like, a mana. Hopefully Temple of Malice can help us find that. But we have it, boys. Kroxa into Lazev. Perfection. Perfection. We have a Shockley at the top of our deck. Blue source of mana too. Fucking beautiful, son. We're gonna play Kroxa. Gonna make him discard a card. D-Spark, interesting. And next turn, you know what we're gonna do. You know. You know very well. I can keep that there. I'm gonna drop the Castle Lockwing and call that a turn. My opponent has to kill this Lazev now, or we're gonna get to work. I cry every time. I cry every damn time. Fun police. We got fun policed. I'm gonna go for a mountain, actually, a swamp, actually. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to be casting the Discovery first. How's my graveyard looking like right now? Okay, because I could just send these 2 down. Just to feed up so that I have enough to bring this guy back next turn. And play a Kroxa here. So I can always kill that. I still want to do this first. Like, I want a Discovery. Search for a land. How good could Brazen Borrower be? Maybe I should keep it. Nah, I'm gonna drop it. So Kunoro's trying to stop our fun. I am gonna swift end. Goodbye, doggo. Go away. Let me do my things, please. Thank you. And we're at Kroxa next turn because we have, because of our surveil with Discovery, we have fed up our graveyard enough, and we can potentially go back to back in case our first Kroxa gets removed. So, you know, Lazev got stopped, but at the same time, it also took a resource out of him, right? And eventually, one of these, all I have to do is have one of these stick, and I can just, like, I'm not so sure if dropping all those, okay, eat to extinction.
I march into battle as your champion of justice.
Can easily deal with that.
My light.
I would love to just thought erasure here, but I'm just gonna do this. And I'm going to get rid of this, the lands, the discovery, and one of the brazen borrowers. We're inside, baby. Get rid of another card. That's pretty sweet. Because we can threaten this Gideon without having to resort to E to Extinction for it, right?
I know my responsibility.
Okay, so I guess he'll bounce.
No, I am not making this up as I go. I believe in you.
I believe in you. Right, so if we draw into a land that's not tapped, I would have perhaps gone with Thought Erasure plus that, but I think I'm just, I can't really, yeah, I think I am gonna just go for the extinction play. I have to, right? I gotta slow him down. I'm gonna do that because next turn I can potentially, like, if he builds up his hand enough, I can actually Thought Erasure into escaping Kroxa.
That's more like it.
Like, I like my, yeah, I like the situation a lot. Because I can do this. Alright. Get that absorb out of him. And now we can escape again. Bitch! You ain't getting rid of Kroxa, motherfucker! He comes back and back for your soul. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. Alright, let's scry that to the bottom. And now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. He can generate a token, which is certainly annoying. But I can deal with this Teferi now without having to do that because, yeah, okay, we could... I could preserve this for something else, though. Oh, I can't play the instant. Never mind. I forgot I forgot about the fairy's ability. I forgot about the fairy's ability. I'm like, why can't I do this? So the beautiful thing about Kroxa is that even in a situation like this in the late game when my opponent's like basically top decking and playing out their hand, we're still like dealing damage every time we're attacking, right? Oh. Okay.
So I let myself in. Was that easy?
Well, that's annoying because that slows down
from here on out.
my next Kroxa, so that's certainly but we can always That's the thing, like, I don't need to, like, use this Brazen Borrower until I actually really need to use it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack you, and I'm going to attack you. Yeah, we take a hit from Oath of Kaya. You know, I guess lore-wise, it fits. But as long as we can deal with this board, because this Brazen Borrower is extremely powerful with Kroxa right now. Extremely powerful. Because whatever he plays, I can return to his hand and just discard it. Okay, that kind of sucks. That really sucks. May as well do this. Start getting some good damage on him. I have the intervention. I don't care if he generates those 1/1 units because I have a lot of health gain here. Even though we have to watch out for potential counter spells and such, but I'm pretty sure he was bluffing. He was keeping that land there. We'll take that hit. All right, I'm gonna go full in with the health gain here. We have a total of 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna go for a 7 effect here. Just to gain 7 life. So we don't lose that way. And I can also start filling up my graveyard a little bit. And we try to ride this Brazen Borrower to victory. I am gonna draw here. I like that. I like that, Ryder. So I guess my opponent's going with, like, you know, good old Esper control, but with Kunoros. I mean, I think this card could be a legit sideboard card. Like, now we're playing best of 1, right? So it's kind of like whatever, right? But I think it's a legit sideboard option. But I think more so for, like, Orzhov builds. Maybe like Orzhov mid-range is definitely something that I want to try, like, venturing into. He attacks here. It's a 1/1. Little pussy. We don't care. And yeah, there's no reason for us to, like, really play more into that. Just gonna keep on attacking, you know. Like, we put him on the clock more than he puts us on the clock, especially when with these Titans lurking. I'm gonna drop this Blood Crypt, and honestly, I'm just gonna play this. Because this gives me a lifelink or blocker, and also I want to ease up my hand so I can continue to draw with my Castle Lockwind here. Okay. Sucks that the Murderous Rider doesn't go to my graveyard, but at least the Borrower does. So we're pretty close to being able to bring back Kroxa here. I think I could just start, like, exiling his stuff, but I'd rather just draw here. Alright. I guess I gotta hold on for now, because we're drawing pretty reactively, but like I said, these Kroxas are a big deal. Okay, so I could exile his graveyard, but I don't think he cares too much about his graveyard anyways. Doesn't have any escape mechanics. Let's just let that go through.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Like, I want to keep this intervention because I want the health gain. Like, the health gain can be potentially ridiculous, right?
I'll protect you.
Yeah, he's just going to use that for card draw. I'm gonna go for the card draw here. It's, you know, I'm taking quite a bit of damage, but like I said, I have the intervention. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use Discovery. I could have dropped the Temple first, but oh my god, that's too good. That is too damn good. And I actually don't mind. Yeah, but I want to fill up my graveyard anyways. One, two, three, four, five. One, yeah, this is perfect. We can first do this. Exile the other. So we get rid of whatever's in his hand. Could be a counter spell, okay. And then we drop Papa Nick.
Will remake the multiverse in my image.
I could kill Teferi, but I don't feel the need to.
My schemes are never ending.
Now we good. We keep coming. This is a pretty dragged out game, actually. Okay, an opt. I want to see bottom. Bottom, 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 bitch, bottom. Send to bottom. Because if it's top, it's something that he really wants to draw, and you know, that's no good. Like, something that he could be pondering about is that could be an Oath of Kaya. And he could be like, okay, I'm just like one off from killing him. Or Karn, the Great Creator. What could he find here that could be, maybe like a Sorcerer's Spyglass, yeah. That actually sucks. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's terrible. Well, rip.
Don't worry, I got this.
I like the fact that we just found the Kroxa here, though. How much mana we have? We have 5, 6, 9, 10, 13 mana. Which means I want to do this, this. No, actually. Math. Sometimes thinking too much, no bueno. Jesus. Like you have like lethal in front of you, and you're just like, okay, let's think about these convoluted plays. Right, round 2. We keep. We got Kroxa initially, and also Thought Erasure, which we are probably going to prioritize over Kroxa. This thing about this current version of the deck, like, we have a lot of turn 2 plays, but us tackling their hand is very important, especially the Surveil from Thought Erasure as well. Okay, Starfield Mystic. We have like an Aura deck here. Interesting. This comes down and becomes a bit of a nuisance, but all these are also problematic. I don't really care about the Eidolon of Obstruction too much at all. So it's actually easier to kill. I think I'm going to deal with the Starfield Mystic, honestly. And obviously keep that there. I'm going to go with Kroxa. As he does opt to drop the Sentinel's Eyes, even though he can always escape this later down the line. Like, right now he can't, but he's just one card away from being able to do that. We're about to eat some damage, and we have a bit of a slow start here. But unfortunately for us, yeah, this guy can be problematic. I think I want to do this and borrow this turn, though. Just Kroxa again. Force him to discard a card here. And then keep the Brazier Borrower enabled. Force him to sack the Life's Bounty. I'm actually okay with this, because this means that okay, that's pretty good. Even though I would probably like to deal with this first, though. Basically, leave him without cards right now. Like, he needs a creature to keep going here. Yeah, and he hasn't found this, so now we can play Lazev. We're gonna surveil that away, and then we're gonna play the Temple of Malice. And oh man, I would have loved to send that to the. I think I can keep that there, honestly. Should I? I will. Because if he doesn't do anything, then I can just play that. Drop that huge bomb. Like, right now, these Season of Growths are pretty spooky because, like, this guy, like, all he needs is a creature, yeah. And he's gonna go, especially this guy, like, the Starfield Mystic, which enables him to just go wild with the enchantments. Because now enchantments cost one less to cast, so he can go with the Warbriar Blessing and draw him a card. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be going for E to Extinction, most likely. And we're gonna get some really good usage out of Lazev here. Lazev into Kroxa. Like, we're gonna use our spare 2 mana to transform him at the end of his turn. And we're gonna go nutty. Alright, so he's keeping that at the top, which is not really something I'm happy to see. Is he gonna try to fight this? Wait, is he gonna try to, like, fight my Lazev? No way, right? No way. Nah. Okay. Okay, I thought so. We're gonna transform the Multifarious. We're gonna see if we we get a neat trade out of him. I kind of just want to play the... No. I gotta get rid of that. I gotta get rid of that. So this is like a bit of a weaker weaker version of that. But that's definitely spooky. Cause this could end up killing me if I'm not careful. right. I'm gonna attack first, see if I can get a block out of him. Okay, good. Because I need this thing out of the way. I need this thing out of the way because now I can bounce this back and I can really slow him down. Like this brazen borrower, and I'm not even gonna play around like any potential, like I'm doing this now. Like I'm actually doing this now. Because we were in danger there. We were in massive danger. Okay. But as of right now, his auras cost normal, so this is a cool deck. Like this is definitely an archetype that I want to explore. Like this is really cool. Double scry. But fortunately for us, Kroxas here are going to be really impactful. This Sentinel's Eyes is like actually just keeps coming back. Dude, this archetype has potential. For sure has potential. Yeah, he's back in it, man. Look at all those cards he's drawn. Okay, so I have several options here. Obviously, like I have to be very careful with this thing. I could go Brazen Borrower, but I think Doom Whisper is my play to go for. I have two blockers here, though obviously like things can get really out of hand here. I could have probably kept the Brazen Borrower as a no, because I can't block that thing anyways. But Doom Whisper kind of like helps me put him on the clock. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that value. Like, I'm worried about another Warbriar Blessing. Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, GG, man. Okay, that was clean. I gotta try that. That was really cool. All right, Santos Vela. I'm gonna keep. You know, early Thought Erasure is really nice. Though obviously, I am lacking red mana for Kroxa, but I can always surveil for that. And I do have a Available Passage anyways. We have a pretty decent hand. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, mono white wieners. This is great because I can just take this out. Keep that there, yes. And I can, you know, get a really nice Cry of the Carnarium going on here. If you just goes in like this. I'm gonna go for it now. Why not? I mean, you can't blame him. Still could play it out, you know, but whatever. Kimu-ki-kun is our next opponent. I don't know. I don't know about this hand. I think we have to mulligan. Okay, this looks better because I like seeing Kroxa in my opening hand, but that I was lacking red mana and it was too low on mana for my taste. We can drop one Erebos intervention here and keep a very solid looking hand because we have access to like Grixis colors. We can play Kroxa right now with this. We need another land for Fabled Passage. But we have turn 2 Lazev, so the dream is alive. Like, we could actually surveil into a Kroxa. I don't think I need another Lazev. We find the Steam Vents, which is great. Oh. Self-mill, or is he trying to mill me? Let's see. He's self-mill. God damn it. I can use Erebos intervention though to exile his graveyard whenever I need to deny him, you know, stuff like his own Kroxa, for example. I kind of wish he was milling me, because he would help my Lazev, right? Mill me! Mill me! God damn it. Bam. You can't cast Kroxa here, so I'm actually waiting for my intervention play. I have to be, like, you know, correct about this. Like, okay. We're gonna eat the bird forever, and then we're gonna see if we can draw into something. Like, I would very much like to draw into something because I'm just not dealing enough damage with the one attacking unit, you know? Like, I need... I'll keep that there, thank you. I love the scry effect from E to Extinction, by the way. This extra surveil can go a long way. Ah, fucking brilliant. I'm going for this. Transformation time, Lazev! Assemble! Now we're doing damage. Now we're actually hitting him hard. What can unsummon? I cry every time. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, we can still intervene with Erebos intervention here. I'm gonna wait. The moment he bops that, okay, now is when I'm going for this. I can exile 2 cards. And those are going to be Kroxa and the Arclight Phoenix. I haven't seen a single counter spell. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I really like this card, man. Like this card just has like, it's very flexible. It's really good. All right, you know, bird, sure. Bird is the word, fine. Oh man. That's rude. Alright, that's the third bird that's dealt with. Look at them. 3 of them. Okay, that's problematic. I could play this and Dragon God, but I think I'm gonna be more chill about things because I do have the intervention here. I'm gonna try again. Assemble! Man, I would love to play this, but then I can't block these. It's just too risky. I really want to just keep this intervention. Okay, so he's going for the kill, which is why I expect him to do, which is why I didn't want to drop this. Because now I can do this. I can go up to 4 and be like, not today, brother. Not today. We're not quite dead.
Once again, suffer for your cause.
I gotta watch out because if he does find something like a swamp or even a mountain, even though I doubt he has a mountain, but like a black source of mana. Yeah, Creeping Chill could also kill me, so... Oh boy.
Another time, Planeswalker.
I'm gonna do this. I gotta keep Kroxa in my hand because if he does find a land for his own Kroxa, then he can kill me. This game is super tight, like holy crap. But I think I'm playing it correctly here. Now it's just a matter of he actually let that go through, which is kind of crazy because now he's just dead to this. Like, if I don't die this turn, okay. See, he found the Kroxa, and he's banking on me having a land or something. So because I kept that in my hand, I actually don't die. Otherwise, I would be dead. He was banking on that to kill me. That's why he didn't like discard it with Radical Idea. Gotcha, bruh. Gotcha. GG. Oh, not bad. That was really tight, man. That was like a really close series. That's gonna do it for me today. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed Lazap into Kroxa. Let me know how you would build the deck personally, as I do want to like dive into this concept more. I think it's pretty unexplored territory in that sense. Like, there's some decks that are very, very easy to build. They just kind of build themselves in a way, but this sort of synergy is hard to really like optimize from the get-go. So if you guys have any idea for this sort of deck, then I'm all open ears for that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a solid day. I'll see you tomorrow.